The journey to medical school is long and tumultuous. Debatably, one of the most stressful circumstances placed on an aspiring medical professional during college is the Medical College Admissions Test, or the MCAT. This assessment tests your foundational knowledge of general and organic chemistry, psychology and sociology, physics, mathematics, biology, biochemistry, and even reading comprehension. Achieving a competitive score on the MCAT gives you an edge when completing your medical school application process. However, the million-dollar question for many pre-medical students is where they should begin studying for such a comprehensive exam in order to give themselves the best chance possible for success. Although your study techniques will look slightly different than my own, today I'll be sharing with you my favorite resources to use in studying for the MCAT, as well as some additional materials that may be helpful in your preparation for this important assessment. Many students formulate a study plan broken up into 3 stages: dedicated content review, third-party practice problems and exams, and finally the AAMC official practice bundle. One important note for those planning on taking the MCAT is to prioritize practice problems and exams over dedicated content review in order to strengthen your test-taking skills and practice working with the content simultaneously. However, most students choose to begin their exam preparation in Stage 1, using either a complete subject review book set written by Kaplan, Princeton Review, Blueprint, etc., or online resources such as Khan Academy or YouTube tutorials. Khan Academy also offers a comprehensive review of psychology and sociology subject material that you may see on the MCAT, totally free of charge, just like their online videos. Stage 2 of preparation for this assessment involves using any third-party resource that will help you answer MCAT-style questions as well as work on your reading speed and comprehension. While Blueprint is also well known and highly recommended, I've had an incredible experience using UWorld due to the difficulty of the questions provided, the in-depth explanations for each and every topic, and the sheer amount of practice questions provided, nearly 3,000. Debatably, Stage 3 is the most important part of your review process. The Association of American Medical Colleges, or the AAMC, are the writers of the MCAT exam. Therefore, their total practice bundle is most similar to what you can expect on test day. They provide full-length practice exams along with practice questions that you may use to improve your stamina for the real 8-hour-long exam. Some additional resources are helpful throughout every stage of your MCAT preparation and should be used consistently in order to reap their full benefits. These online and free resources will be beneficial for supplementing your studying. Jack Weston is an online resource that provides free daily practice reading comprehension passages for the CARS section of the exam, as well as small practice question sets. Anki is an application similar to Quizlet, but works best for retaining information long term. It uses active recall and spaced repetition to solidify taught concepts you come across in your preparation, and there are also free downloads of MCAT Anki decks online so that you don't need to make your own deck of thousands of cards. Lastly, Reddit is like an online chat room for individuals interested in a broad range of topics, but there's a specific sector of students who post information relating to the MCAT. Here you can find review documents, Anki downloads, information about new AAMC policies, and more from your peers. Feel free to do your own research on all of the resources I've mentioned to determine if they'll be a good choice for you in your preparation for the assessment. As I plan to take the test this winter, I've formulated this specific plan that I hope will result in a competitive score. As difficult as it may sound, try your best not to become overwhelmed when considering all of the resources available for you as you prepare for your exam. Remember that everyone's journey to getting their white coat is different, and no one path is better than the other. While the MCAT is very challenging, it is also very important. Work hard, do your best, and everything else will fall into place. Good luck.